You used to stop this world from spinning. Like Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all that I was dealing with this life, like kryptonite. And if you keep me close, every minute in this hourglass you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall too deep, will you be there when I'm waiting to save me? A superhero.
What's going on? There we go. Makes me look a little less orange now. Yeah, I use the broadcast light up here that I got recently. Actually, it's quite a good one because it's got a temperature dial for the color, so I can dial it into a warmer color when I want it to be a bit cozier, and then a brighter color. Like tonight, where I want to look less orange. Not looking orange, always the goal. Tonight, again, we're back with take 2 of what Friday's stream was going to be. Fingers crossed it goes better. Fewer interruptions in the first time around. So the idea with tonight would be that I put out a poll a while ago on YouTube to see what Zane's least useful skill tree was by, people's approximations. And obviously, it, unanimously came back as green, which I think is fair. And, in the grand scheme of things, I think is probably true. The least useful of Zane's skill trees is the green skill tree, because endgame, it doesn't really do a lot for you. There are a few interesting things to do with it, but I think ultimately just completely outclassed by blue and red to begin with, and then purple with a bit on top. Okay, yeah, it's okay, but it's not great for early game. For early game, it's pretty fantastic, to be honest. Survivability, a shield, all that sort of jazz, really, really handy. However, like I say, late game, bit outclassed by the others, right? So my idea was, hey, why don't we take it, see how good we can make it, and see if we can actually make it viable. Maybe try and work our way through the true takedown of the Maliwan true takedown, essentially. And if we can do that, then, cool. If we can't, well, then it's a bit of a bummer, but kind of to be expected, I suppose. So what we're up to at the moment is just trying to find, because obviously, like, of all of the stuff I've found over the years of having Borderlands 3, playing it extensively, I've kind of just not kept those class mods and shields that I think aren't actually that viable, or that haven't been useful for something like this. So my idea was, let's go find the bits and pieces that we need. And well, I think what we've found is that, yes, it's definitely usable, but I think a lot of what actually does, what helps this build is actually what helps every build. Good weapons, good shield, the best of the best kind of thing. So currently we're just going to try and farm oh my god, straight off the bat we got a chubby. Can I make a shield back, please? Thank you. Yes, we got a chubby here the other day as well. We were quite lucky with that. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan. See how good we can make this. And if not, then, that's fine. It is what it is kind of thing. But ultimately, let's see if we can. Carrier? Come on, Scrack. You're better than that. So at the moment, we're just farming for a infiltrator class mod, just to kind of buff us up a little bit more than we already are, but it at least buffs the right skills and the right skill tree. I say right. The correct skill tree, the appropriate skill tree. What are we rocking at the moment? I should have gone through this before. So we've got, like, we're down to confident competence on Green Tree, picking up a few bits and pieces along the way. Obviously, we have 7 out of 5 and 8 out of 5 on adrenaline and brain freeze. So increased action skill cooldown rate and chance for enemies to be frozen, always really good. We also have more shield recharge rate and delay. All the bits and pieces down here that kind of buff freezing and increasing time and duration of status effects and stuff like that. So then we've maxed out purple for, not for any other reason other than, like, it is the second least used, I find. I don't often cap out purple tree, go all the way down to armor and flint, but the bonus status effect is nice and kind of fits with what we're doing with the whole freezing and stuff. Domino effect for extra reload and fire rate, which is really good with things like the Hellwalker, commitment, gun damage, cooldown rate, obviously. Things like Headsman's Hand as well for crit damage. Doesn't really do a lot, but it boosts bits and pieces along the way. And then, we have a few more points in Blue Tree because it's just too good. Violent momentum, violent speed, violent violence, see in red, and Cool Hand because it's cool. I did think about going Cold Bore as well for the bonus cryo damage. May respec to that later, but let's see how we go with this first and see if we can build around this. Ideally, what I'm kind of going for is I don't want to just rely on a Seeing Dead because it just feels like a bit of a cop-out, even with, a different skill tree. Because I think we could pretty reliably keep our shield up pretty well indefinitely, as long as we're killing stuff, right? Which tends to be the downfall of this build, because as you can see, my shield is gone, and now I'm just going to have to get it back. But, flickered like that. It's only a ×5. So yeah, it's kind of what we're going for. weapon wise, shield wise, I've got the usual sort of. Wait, I was just trying out a few things, so I'll have a think about what actually might help. I mean, as far as inventory goes, I've been rocking the Hellwalker needle gun replay, and Butcher, obviously, like Revolter makes us build good, but it makes every build good. So, yeah, it's kind of what we got. Also, we're not looking for the Infiltrator. We are looking for. Man, I can't remember. God, what the hell is it called? This is how often I farm this shield, right? That's not what I want. Let me just go to Mental Mars. Not the Cold War. The Conductor. Techspert. Techspert we need to go and find, actually. What we're actually looking for is not the Shock Raider. Let me find. Why can't I find Scrack on this list? Maybe we need to go do. Why can't I find it? You don't want critical mass. Why can't I actually find what am I looking for? It's not what I want. Basically we're just looking for whichever one the Greg drops that it doesn't actually drop. Oh, let me just close all the stuff that I was actually looking for. Yeah, text, but I'm pretty sure that Scrack drops text, but because he doesn't drop the Infiltrator. Rachel drops the Infiltrator. From memory. Oh, man.
Don't worry, you can still look at me.
Right, come on. Oh yeah, and also we started a new character, so I don't actually have any ammo. That was smart of me. Because I am so smart. I am so smart. Oh shit. Pay attention, Joe. Put this down. See, the issue that I have is not that the shield is a particularly bad action skill. Because, I mean, it's not. It's, you know, having a full barrier shield around you, reducing incoming damage and all that sort of jazz it's a good thing. But only for early game, because I feel like the damage output and the survivability that you get from things like the Blue Tree and stuff like that, like Zane has so much healing on demand that, like, having salvation. What else have we got? There's other bits and pieces for healing, so like you don't often need the extra health. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Like the survivability with Red and Blue Tree has never been really an issue unless you get, I mean, completely obliterated by something, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. I've done True Maliwan takedown, True Guardian takedown, all that sort of jazz with a very simple run and gun Zane build with drone and mantis cannon, and been absolutely fine. So, yeah, actual survivability has never been an issue, and I guess that was the reason for running Shield. Ooh, look. Having a Hex. And there's a Skexel. I was like, I know it's in there, but getting a Merv Hex, that's pretty sweet. Hang on, I'm trying to look at my loot here, guys. Can we just, can we chill? See, this is my issue, like, this is not a bad setup, but I'm just doing no damage to these guys. I mean, obviously it's probably down to the fact that I've got the Infiltrator on, not Infiltrator, goddamn, the Revolver, and I'm doing more shock damage, so. God, the reload on the replay is so good. Anyway, enough of me touting the, ooh, hello. It's a Rebel Yell. It is, okay, so what do we end up with? We end up with a Recharger, a Merv Hex, oh cry, and a Skexel. So, you know, all the good stuff. Maybe we should do some of the Sarahs. They do drop them more reliably, I suppose, but I mean, when was the last time you farmed Scrack for anything? You ain't farming it for a Skexel, I can be damn sure. I mean, maybe people are. Early game Skexel, fucking good. Like in an early game, you know, Hornet in Borderlands 2. That was always good. When your story kill of Knuckle Dragger gave you one. Come back here, you bastard. Do we get another? Oh, I thought we got another chubby. He looks chubby, but he's a puke. You guys go away. Badass Flings Gag and a Shocking AAA. Interesting. Not what we're looking for. Let me, we don't really need that on anymore, do we? We'll listen to the actual game sounds. Also, those of you that know, I been having issues with my capture card recently, and I was pretty sure it was because it was getting too hot. So one thing that doesn't get too hot is my PC. It's got pretty good cooling, and it's not actually running the game, so it doesn't get as hot as it possibly could do. So I have utilized at least the outlet fans for the case to cool the thingy. Man, this is a good spot for the chubby skags. Yeah, basically my my capture card is on top of my PC case at the moment. It's working. Hasn't buggered itself up. Ooh, hello. No, you're over there. Get back here, you bastard. No, 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 you prick. He would run away, wouldn't he? Thank you. What have we got? Ooh, a Shockerator. Wait, who drops the Shockerator? We know the Skexel. What did this guy drop? We get a Shockerator. Interesting. Cool. A Cosmic Crater and a Damned. Did we get two Shockerators from different sources on the same run? Interesting. Okay, so as far as Shockerators go, what have we got? Both have got, I mean, duct tape mod and, what's the other one? Basket full of grenades. Pocket full of grenades. Why is it a basket if it's a pocket? Anyway. Grenade regen and some duct tape mod. And then, like, why is there synergy with Best Served Cold? Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, it just doesn't, like, and also, it's called the Shockerator because you get the binary system augment, right? So, whenever Zane swaps places with his clone, a Cryo Nova is triggered around Zane and his clone. Cool. Okay, fine. But, like, why duct tape mod and pocket full of grenades? Like, I get the synergy there because you get grenade regen and then the chance to throw a grenade. But then, like, I guess the Cryo Nova matches with the Cryo Nova from the increased Nova damage matches with the binary systems augment. Like, the two halves of it don't work? Do you know what I mean? It seems to me that it just doesn't make sense. And, like, the other things, I was thinking about Techspurt as well. So the kill skill gives a 35% chance on kill to recharge the Sentinel cooldown and duration. Which, yeah, that's fine. You get, what 3 skills have we got? We get Rise to the Occasion, so health regen, always nice. We get another one in Really Expensive Jacket, which is negative 100% status effect duration, which, you know, that's fine. Bit more survivability. And we get we get however many in Ready for Action, which is more survivability again. But, like, why the drone cooldown? I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me. Maybe someone else can explain it. It feels like the Techspurt and the Shockerator should kind of be switched, but like, even then that doesn't make sense. I don't know, man. It's confusing as shiz. Come back here, you bastard. See, one thing this works really well is fucking Hellwalker.
Where that came from?
So the next thing to do would be work out, like, I mean, this is a purely green tree focused build, right? I guess the next thing to work out would be what is the best possible version of this green skill tree. Like, I can think of a few things off the bat. Like, if we're using primarily green, we'd definitely go for some, you know, synchronicity, get some gun damage and pre-mutators, and obviously borrowed time. Got to get some Donnybrook because it's awesome. But then, like, again, Donnybrook with health regen, like, doesn't make sense. Anyway, maybe it's just me. Also, on another note, a slightly different note, at least anyway. Where's this cat? I just heard it. Or was it the other cat? We've got a third cat, apparently. One of the next door neighbor's cats keeps coming in and eating our cat's foods. And they don't seem to mind. So, Yeah, I mean, let's see how we go. I don't think this is a build 2. I mean, short of just using the Hellwalker. I feel like this build almost has synergy with a lot of black skill trees. Like, if we can crit things when we're not supposed to crit things, that would be even better. But like, we're getting 5 mil a shot there, really. We can definitely up that. I don't know. I am a little skeptical. Let's go back to Sanctuary. I wonder how good this build would be if we actually... Like, let's respec it. I'm going to go full green tree. And then I'm going to do full blue and half red. The sort of usual red and blue tree. Apart from the fact we can't go all the way down. Also, I'm going to go get some more ammunition. We started a new character. So, shotgun. Pistol.
That's a good one. Collect them all.
You take kidneys as payments.
Cool. All right. So let's respec. See what we can do. Respec. And that's why you spend your money first before respecing. So starting with green. 5 in adrenaline. We don't really want to increase maximum shield capacity because it takes us longer to recharge our shields then. I want to know how this works. So Zane's barrier gains the effect of his currently equipped shield mod. Additionally, the shield effects are applied to all allies near the barrier. It'd be interesting to figure out what that actually does. Zane's barrier gains the effects of his currently equipped shield mod. Additionally, the shield... that doesn't matter. So, if we say... If we go Frozen Snowshoe... I guess... I mean, that's essentially just the same as hitting us, right? I don't know. I know I have a Frozen Snowshoe with action skill start, so it's annoying that I can't find it. I imagine it's on one of my other Zanes. Because that, coupled with the Hellwalker, that is some fun gameplay right there. Shock Raider. Silent Spy, Spy, Spy. Spy, Spy, Spy. So a couple of good hustlers on us already. Lots of stingers. Beskar. Infernal Wish. I mean, maybe an Infernal Wish. Do we get an extra skill to start? Frozen Snowshoe. No. I wonder if... I don't know. Look. Let's just respec fully first. Then sort some shit out. Let's get some health regen. One there. Let's go 5 in Cryo Nova. Let's see if we can get that to work. We don't need accuracy and handling. Health back and confident competence. Now let's go violence. Oh, sorry, violent speed, violent momentum, salvation, cool hand, 16 red, violent violence. Oh, one more. Let's do that. And then let's go synchronicity, borrowed time, Donnybrook. There. Okay. Feeling good about that. Let's go with. You know what? We've got it maxed out. We might as well. Let's give it a try at least. Rock pod. Natch. I wonder how that works. Yeah, I mean that feels good. Now we're gonna go try something else. Hang on. Hustler. Every day I'm hustling. Sorry, terrible joke. Okay, so +2 to Frozen Heart. But we're not using clones. What the fuck? I just don't get it. I mean, let's see if we can do it on normal mode first. See how this goes. And I hate to think that, like, you could probably use a Seeing Dead with this, right? Huh. Apparently, our best Snow Frick Rush at the moment is level 65. We should probably go get some new ones of those. Ooh, hello. Yeah, what? Oh, bouncing there. Wait, do I not have any... I haven't got enough money to actually buy some more ammo. This is going to be fun.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy punches. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Let me know. You know how to fight.
Okay, well, we're keeping heals up. For now, at least, anyway. We're doing better than the first time we jumped in here. Like, straight off the bat. I mean, it's going alright so far. Freezing stuff. Ooh, gone fast. So we also get a bonus of damage when the shield's up as well, which is quite nice. So it's essentially amping shots, which is, I mean, not insignificant. It's not bad damage when we don't have action skills up. But like, I can't help thinking that it'd just be better with a Seeing Dead on. And keep in mind that this is only regular Maliwan takedown, so. This is where the true test is, really. Can we get out of fight for your life? Yeah, okay.
I was made for this!
And keep in mind that we have a whole bunch of stuff stacked in our Guardian rank, so it's not a true representation of what. Oh, look, here we go. Oh, God damn it, did I just blow myself up with a fucking rocket? It's a badass. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like the damage output just isn't there. Annoyingly, if we're going back to Sanctuary, this might be a good test. Like, let's get we'll pull up the a Seen Dead and see how we go. Because I mean, if not, it's just like a if a Seen Dead works, it's just a better indication that the Seen Dead's the best way to go. It's not even a particularly good one. It's a level 68 one. 65. What's this one got? 65, 65. I keep it a lot of weird. Why have I got a purple one? Oh, it's got 4 in Violent Momentum. Okay, well. Oh, it's using a Frozen Snowshoe as well. Let's crank this up to 11, shall we? Oh, that was a Cold Warrior. Interesting. Let's put that on for now, shall we? Okay, back to the Maliwan takedown. Oh man, it's getting real warm in here. Don't know about you guys, and sweaty. Ooh, should probably drink some more water. Also, maybe the slow hand is not the way to go. I do love the OBQ system. Oh, it's a butcher. Huh. No, we haven't tried the butcher yet. Whee. Now we have all the ammunition. Oh, always try and time that right. It never works.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Bob Hunter. We are compromised!
End of the road for you! Donnybrook, then.
This kind of comes down to whether I can hit things or not. I mean, it works. I do feel like I'm just firing randomly into a crowd of where I think things are. I mean, Is this the Butcher? Is this the Revolter? Obviously, keep in mind that I've got the action skill start, but we're not triggering action skills all that often. I mean, even so. We have a bit more synergy with using a Cryo Butcher than we did before. But like, I haven't even got my shield up at the moment, so I feel like we can take that off. See that? I mean, therein lies my issue. The whole thing, the whole point of this is to try and say, is it worth using? Like, is there a version of this that is as good as what we expect from the normal stuff? Look, it's working. But how much of this is the Butcher? One could say almost all of it. But maybe that's just the synergy as well. How's the synergy, mate? And do we really need the Shockerator on it? Ooh, a Crossroads. Or could we get away? Like, could we put a Scene Dead on? Let's see what that does, shall we? Oh, sorry, Cold Warrior. Oh, I should have got some more ammo. Oh, no, we're full on ammo. It's fine. Ooh. Might help if I wasn't actually just hitting this guy in the shield. I keep trying to fire my at this cannon. Oh, you're still in here. This guy always gets stuck in here. Tell you what, it's fun hitting. Ooh, hello. But like, this is okay. So now we're using the Scene Dead, right? It's again the same sort of thing we've come across before. As long as we can keep the old kill skills up, action skills, kill skills, all that sort of jazz. We're doing alright, but honestly, the synergy with the frozen, the Cryo Butcher seems to be helping a bit. Like, the chance to add a random element seems effective. At least somewhat. But yeah, I guess similarly to what we had before, this is Mayhem 10/11 and not True Takedown, so we're wasting a lot of ammo taking the shield down. And that's the other thing, we can't activate action skill start noids without thingy. without Mantis Cannon, which is always a bit of a pain. Stacking those is always good. But, you know, needle gun working on Rata. Taking some shocky dogs. I guess that comes to me, for me, comes down to the fact that Zane is just like, as long as you can fire things fast enough, then throws the searching. Very nice. And a 0.M. Oh, with an extra skill start anoint.
Something bigger. Keep going.
Devoted. Nah, we're gonna pick it up. At least if we get through this, it'll be somewhat indicative of the fact that we can actually do it with a less than ideal skill tree, but then equally, it's only less than ideal because we don't have full, like fully maxed. I guess the reason I only the usual reason that I max out Red Tree is for the fact that it's the most versatile build because you can just run whatever you want to watch. Run whatever you want to watch. Run whatever you want to run without having to worry about the situation, because if it changes, you just change action skill or whatever. It's the most versatile of them all. Let's see, we've lost our shield now for the first time, but I mean, this area is always hard to keep everything up, especially when you go down. And like, if we're using clone would stay up when we went down, we could use him to get back up. Ow! What the fuck? But again, like, I can't help but think this is just mostly not the skill tree. Who's behind me? Oh, it's so bad I say it. Right. So let's change this up a little. Let's go from this to... Let's try that. Oof. Zoom in now. I think I just killed myself with how fast I went. When Zane does speed a little too much. Hello, stop hiding around baskets. Hello. See, every time I point, I'm trying to use my Mantis Cannon. Just can't get out of the habit. It's usually right there. I feel like I'm getting random status affected as much as the enemy is. Look, it works, but let's go with, I mean, can we just run Mantis Cannon for the sake of it? Also, am I the only one that runs Mantis Cannon on L1 all the time? Because I can't deal with not being able to fire it. And like, it's on the left shoulder, why can't I feel like if you put it on R1, it should fire from the right shoulder. Where'd you go? This is unreasonable. What's going on? Where is everything? Is it just me or is the bridge always the most chaotic and tricky bit? Also hearing thing all the time is pretty crazy. I'm stuck. I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. But like, this is the power of the scene dead, right? He says as he goes down. Oh, ridiculous. I can't see a thing. Hopefully, in Borderlands 4 they tone down the screen pollution a little. Okay. We've experimented with frozen snowshoe a lot. Well, enough. How long does this fucking bridge take, man? Let's get rid of these fucking spheres. I feel like it's finally coming down a bit. mean, look, maybe it's just me, but I don't feel like this build is especially noteworthy. It's not even especially different from normal Zane builds, really. It feels fairly standard, really. Ooh, let's do it. Yeah, I know. Let's go.
Now that is definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
I love not having to do the jumping up and doing the shield. Just good. Get some Nova damage going. Ooh, okay, Sphere. Stinger. I do love that that actually works.
Got a bit messy, but nobody's paying me for a clean takedown.
No brain.
Twice before they come at us.
Doable or not? Thingy mode. I devoted. Flesh melter commander planetoid. What's in here? That is a Nova burner. A redistributor. Oh man, remember when the redistributor was so good? Spiritual driver. The Vosk's Death Grip and the Moonfire. Very nice. I do like the Moonfire because it's a Destiny 2 reference. Lead Sprinkler. Ooh, is that another Lead Sprinkler? That's a Gatling gun. It's essentially a leather nose. It digs boom. I mean, viable, doable, but not. Not the best. I can show you one. Oh wait, I put the light show away because it was just awful. But when you use a light show with the shield, it creates visual particle effects that are less than ideal. They just get in the way. Fire up the screen. My word, it is warm tonight. Mars is bright tonight. Let's have a look at our chests. We have one available. How many keys do we have? We have 3 keys. We unlock anything. 4 keys. Fork you. Kill 10 Varkidens, kill the Warden. You know what? Oh, hang on, wait. Kill 300 enemies with cryo weapons. Yeah, don't say. What do we have here? I mean, we might as well go kill a few more things. This, shall we? Oh, that was so close. Right. Before we do anything, that has to go there. Do you know what I want? I just want the redistributor and the brainstorming to be good again. That's all I ask. Viable. It don't have to be OP. It don't have to be particularly ridiculous. I just want them to be usable. So awesome. I don't know why. Just love those two weapons. War dog. How close are we? Seriously, these aren't counting as killing things with cryo-elemental weapons. Not that dead. Excuse me. Oh, we got two more out of that. That's cool. Very few of these are actually counting if you're killing so much stuff with other random effects. It'd be kind of funny to do the cow's ass with a banjo. Honestly, it kind of does.
Fired over here.
What is floating above me? Ugh. Seriously? What was that? We got 4 more. Oh man, okay. I give up. I don't know how to look. As far as this build goes, it's one of those things where like you just spec into what you want with Zane, and then you slap on good things, and it works, right? Like, maybe we could. We're doing extra crit stuff with green tree. We go down purple tree, get eraser. Is there anything that, like, if we go, is like spy increase eraser? Can you get a spy class mod with like +2 and eraser? Plus, oh man, +3 would be crazy. I just don't know. I just don't know what to do with myself. What does it look like? It's an apple with a arrow through it. I would assume that you can't buff eraser. But you never know. It's always worth a look. Be helpful if I could actually see. Nope. So the spy. There's some decent stuff. I feel like the spy just doesn't buff what we need. Critical mass, I don't think it does either. Ooh. That's not bad. Yeah. I don't think anything buffs Eraser, which is a bit of a shame. But we can buff Commitment and Headsman's Hand and Deja Vu. Oh, and Domino Effect, I suppose, as well. Wait, hang on, can you... We can buff a Capstone skill. How did I not know that? You can buff Armand Flint. Yeah, there we go. Got two of them with the same skill distribution. +7 grenade capacity for all of the grenades that we throw. Okay. So, kind of the best spy then would be +1 in... Yeah, that. Hang on a second. How much cash we got?
Hang on. Tess. Hey, Vault Hunter. Have we got an opportunity for you? You don't want
Go buy some shiz.
Might as well do it with some stuff.
How much money we got? 9 million.
Favorite festival. One step closer to your true potential.
Right, let's go get some more.
Disappointed.
Right, let's Deja Vu, Commitment, Headsman's Hand, Domino Effect. And if we chuck on so we're getting +43% gun damage and cooldown rate, and bonus 50% of damage dealt when we score a crit. Okay, so then if we go to Green Tree, let's get some more cooldown rate. Crit. Health regen when the shield's lower. Accuracy handling. Calm, cool, and collected. Maybe you might as well. Lifesteal. Just end up being better in general. Is there anything crit damage related in? I feel like we. Let's go. Maybe we should have gone down. No, look, we're trying to do green. Action skill duration. Donnybrook. Let's go 1 point there. We got 7 left. Kill skills, angry, movement speed. Then the quicker we move, you kind of want what? 3 there, 4 there. Let's try that out, eh? Cold shoulder. Oh. Annoyingly, the movement speed is only when you initially pick it up, right? Oh, touches it. Ah. I feel like that shock damage just doesn't do enough. Let's go with that. I just want to try this now. Let's go to Midnight's Can. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, let's go. Let's go see what Gravy's up to. See if Graveward can take us on. I'm kind of hopeful that this is actually going to be decent. I didn't realize that you could, ooh, hello, Quasar. What grenade do we have? So we now have duct tape mod, recurring hex. Look, I cautiously optimistic, I guess. Ah, I should have done shield at the top. I mean, it's not as much damage as I was hoping, but...
Could use some cover!
We can keep our shield up like this, though, which is good to know. We just can't tank that. I did wonder that. I mean, it's cool if you don't want to spawn anything to keep me alive. You know, whatever. Next mode. Twitch has new chat overlays. Okay, let's try. What else do we got? It's not bad. Until you fall off. I mean, something, right? Maybe we should try. I mean, I feel like we should be able to kill Gravelord, but like, I don't know. Let's see how we fare in the Midnight's Can. And I mean, it's working okay. I feel like fully specking out on green and purple trees is not usual. Particularly using a spy as well. I wonder if a better artifact would help as well. I say it's better, like a more fit for purpose one. I do love going quick.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Wow, shooting them real quick that time.
You couldn't hit a cow's arse with a basketball.
Come on. How did that not kill it? I don't feel like a race is actually doing much at the moment. I know there was the old build with the creamer and the double explosions, because you get them to proc off the you get the eraser to proc off the explosions. Hey, excuse me. Helping each other out is not the way we do things around here. No. See, again, like, getting out of fight for your life, still an issue. Triage Commando, can we get you? Yeah. It's good when you get the needle gun spun up. See, the issue I have is how often do we walk through the Maliwan takedown with a regular Zane build? And now, if I change this out for this, Oh, no ammo. Just a little bit of good stuff. Okay. Might help if I could actually hit something, you know? Where is everybody? Hello. We need reinforcements. We need reinforcements. Keep that shield up. Just have to put a red, seeing red on. Did I say seeing red and then seeing dead? No. What the fuck? Why would you do that? Absolute muffin. This is the first time in a while that I haven't killed Kraken the first time it's come out of the fucking door. Let's try this. Just knockback as a thing in games. This is so much fun. Hey look, an infiltrator. Who is shooting at us still? Oh, is there still an orb down there? He can wait there. Oh man. Look. I think what it comes down to is the fact that you build Zane heaps of different ways. As long as you've got like a Seeing Dead, a Revolter, and some decent weapons, it doesn't matter what you actually run. Like this, just a normal setup for whatever. This, not a normal setup, but it doesn't matter because you don't have to run it. Like, you don't have to do it. And I think it just comes down to like, get as many points as you can in Donnybrook, really. Like, gun damage and health regen. Effect that stacks twice. If you want to stack more health regen, you go Salvation. What else have we got? We got heaps of other stuff, right? Health regen from Renegade. There's heaps. I mean, there's health regen from Rise to the Occasion. It's just one of those things where, like, you have survivability in all four trees. I could survive in all four trees. Hang on a second. Royal Vindicator tracker. Thought I saw the ever elusive cloning maddening, but you know. Now if I go can I keep maybe a shield invisible thing. Can you summon some people, please? Fuck off. You bastards. Of course, of course. Anyway, that was short-lived. So, I guess ultimately what it comes down to is like, while the green tree might be the least useful, there's,
Hyperion. We're not the bad guys in this.
I don't know, for me it's not about the skill tree that you use with Zane, it's more about what you're actually using, like gear you've got. No, if I was to, oh man, I can't remember now. If I was to spec a normal Zane skill tree, what would I do? 5
New treads, new look.
Ooh. 5 in those two. 1 there, 4 there, 1 there. Was it 3? Oh, I got 4 there. Okay. 5, 5, 1. You could do fractal frags. Maybe synchronicity. Man of Supersonic Man. Old you could. It's always useful. Grenade regen we don't really need. Bonus cryo damage doesn't really do a lot. Boom enhance. I mean, yeah. Like a ghost. And then we just need one more. I mean, at least some ammo regen. And then if we go, honestly, I don't particularly like Deja Vu, apart from the fact if you're using a butcher, you just fire forever. So 5 there, 5 in commitment, 5 in heads in hand, and 3 in domino effect. To me, that is a Zane skill tree build that gives you 99% of what you're looking for. Really, like, you could go through different things, different loadouts. So my typical one when I'm running this is, I can't put them there. To do it this way around. Depending on what I'm using, usually like Cold Shoulder and No Way Out, just because I like pulling things down. If I'm using the Hellwalker, you pull someone down from a platform that you can't actually reach. It's always good. The reduced cannon damage isn't a big thing, but you could always go with Brain Drain if you want. Like, I mean, that might be better, but like it still doesn't stack quite as often with commitment. So, I mean, maybe that is better. But then I'd often run drone in the second slot with like bad dose for weakening, and I never do Almighty Ordnance. Just feels like the damage isn't quite decent enough. Boomsday's alright. Winter's Drone, again, like, it's okay. You could go Static Field or Winter's Drone. Kind of either way is up to you. But then also, if you just wanted to like sit in the back and do nothing, you could bring out Cloney Boy and just sit him in the give him a Sandhawk, give him a couple of rocket launchers with shock damage and a transformer shield to absorb all of the shock damage. Like a backburner is usually pretty good. Yeah. And then you can just run around and shoot stuff as well. And all you have to do is chuck on a Seeing Dead. It doesn't really need to be any sort of Seeing Dead in particular. Whichever one you've got. As long as it's Seeing Dead. it's kind of the way to go. That's kind of what I think anyway. I mean, all of the other stuff is nice, but ooh, I didn't put the... Yeah. I think... Ooh, that's the wrong way. And then you, obviously you want to stack things like Sentinel Cryo damage or anything like that. Da-da-da-da. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. See, and like this is by no means a optimized setup on this, but you can see even now with the setup that we have, just the consistency, I guess, is the main thing. Are you going to go down? What's your... That's the thing, you just get back up again. Thank you, dang it. But like, it's just such a helpful, reliable thing. Sit here, get up in their faces, do what you need, burn down bosses, badasses. Hello. And yeah, okay, I get this isn't, we didn't do true takedown this time, obviously, but, just the rate at which we're moving through this. Hang on a sec, did I just see a cosmetic that I don't have? Where'd you go? That green thing. That one. Wow. COV sword. What do you know? Hello. Welcome to the collection. Apparently. What have we got? An infiltrator again. The bloody Kraken didn't drop us anything, I notice. Oh well, I guess I'm not getting ammo, but come on. Doesn't really matter. What are we gonna use? Oh, you know what? I was going to say, we'll swap off to clone. We need doppelbanger and let's go which one's real. You know what? Clone can have a OPQ system. Woo. You see what I mean? Like, you can just chop and change mid-fight, and it doesn't really matter. Zane's cloney boy is still doing lots of worky boy. He's firing at the boss as well, you don't have to. It's just such a reliable, easy, consistent build. You don't have to change your skill tree, you don't have to be respecting all the time. You don't have to really worry about what class mods you've got on. You put one on. Oh, I put clone halfway in the floor, apparently. There we go. Ooh. I'm now in the floor. That's not good. God damn it. I fucked it up, man. Haha. Ooh. Where is Clone? I don't even know where he is. He's around somewhere killing stuff, but no, there he is, back in the floor. See? How we can serve some... we can serve some...
But we're after something bigger.
thingy. Some time... Whoa, shit. Be good if we could bring drone back as well. We give it this now. Hang on, let's have a look. What have we got? Butcher might be kind of fun. That's okay. Clairvoyance, maybe. I didn't really spec anything out. You know what? Fuck it. Enjoy. Also, if you haven't seen Clone use a fucking Hellwalker, it is amazingly fun. Turn around. Where is this bitch? Look at him go. It's just too good. Like... Where the fuck are we? Oh, here we go. Very nice. Clone goes here. I go here. Hello. There's someone down there that wants to say hello to you. What are you doing down here, you idiot? Just watch him from the window.
Possible you picked the wrong battle.
There he is. I get him. Nice one. I guess the one thing about this is that the Hellwalker's not really built for long range. But it does enough damage that it doesn't really matter. Where'd you go? But that's what I mean about this build, is like, if you... I didn't have to change anything in the skill tree to go from one thing to the other. We're just like, you know what? I don't want to run around with the Mantis Cannon. And like realistically, I could respec into different things, like take domino effect out, but it's like the dip into purple tree actually really does help.
Open your bloody eyes.
Ooh, hello. It's always interesting to find out what Zane's been fighting while you've been away. I was going to say, that'd be interesting to find a second cosmetic item that we haven't got in one run of the Marlon takedown. Pretty sure we don't really need that much ammunition, but I'll pick it up anyway, because why the hell not? Alright, this is the only place where Cloney Boy doesn't really fare so well all of the time.
Now that is definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
Because he has a tendency to die quite quickly. Ooh. Or not be able to reach. I'll put him here. I don't know how he's picking him down, but don't have to climb anywhere though. Here we go, Thor. The tracking on the needle gun is so good. Ooh, hello.
Got a bit messy, but nobody's paying me for a clean takedown.
Brilliant work, Vault Hunter.
Thanks, Cloney Boy.
Kicking will make Maliwan think
Hey.
twice before they come at us again.
Pretty good, right? Juliet's Dazzle. Love that. It's not often you get a Juliet's Dazzle. Barrage, Tiggs Boom. What else we got? Another Tiggs Boom and... an MP5. Cool. And look, this build for me is just, I guess, the easiest way to reliably spec Sane. Can you do it otherwise? Yes, of course you can. That's the whole point. This is what I'm really looking forward to in Borderlands 4, is discovering these new things, right? Figuring out what you can do with the new Vault Hunters and which way you can play them, I guess. I mean, if you've seen the video series, we're all about efficiency on this channel. So, finding out the efficient ways to do things, like, you know, play whichever way you want to play with one skill tree. Well, one setup, not just one skill tree. Yeah, one setup on all of the skill trees. And unfortunately, it just, at this stage, it doesn't involve the green tree. And it could. I will grant you it could. Like, we could take all these points out of the purple tree. What have we got? 15, 18 points. And we could dip into the green instead. But it doesn't give us that much more. Or less. Either way, actually, really. We could just put them in here for the sake of it. It doesn't really help us or hinder us. And then why... So then why would you dip in if it doesn't help? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. So for tonight, I'm getting way too warm. It is hot in here. And the big screen and the lights. It is... Well, it's past 11 now as well, so it's nearly bedtime. All I can say is... Oop, that's the wrong one. Let's jump over here. Hi, it's Big Me. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hopefully this is kind of enlightening. I mean, I guess the thing I knew about this going in was that the skill tree, the green skill tree is viable. We have all of the cryo stuff to help, but it doesn't provide too much more than what you're already... It doesn't provide anything more than what you're already getting, and it lacks the versatility of this setup that we've got at the moment, right? Yeah, I don't know how... I don't know how you can improve this one I mean, yeah, tweaks here and there, obviously, but yeah, maybe that's just me. Anyway, if you have any thoughts, let me know in the comments. Drop by the Discord and talk to me. Always happy. Next up, I think we'll do modes, because I haven't done a lot of modes recently. So I'm going to put the poll up on YouTube. I'll stick it in the Discord as well for those of you who want to vote in Discord. Either way, vote on both. It'd be kind of cool. That way we get more engagement. That's what it's all about, right? I just want you guys to have fun. I want to help. Yeah, that's kind of what this is all about. If it helps you out, then awesome. That's all my goal is, just to entertain and to be helpful. So hopefully I've done that tonight for you guys. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Thank you so much for joining in. Kaki te ano, ki atawhai. Stay safe, be kind, and I'll catch you next time, eh? Toodles.